Alright guys, so I was on the Joe Rogan subreddit today. This Elon Musk clip caught my eye, and this is Elon and Rogan talking about the whole Zuckerberg fight, and Rogan asked him, hey, are you ever gonna do that fight? And then Elon's like, oh well, you know, he's ducking me, he really doesn't want to fight me.
Yeah, use the pull out method.
So he pulled out of it. He pulled out of it?
So we'll watch this clip and I'll break it down for you a little bit. So this clip is called Rogan and Elon discuss how Zuckerberg is ducking the fight and how Elon would win with his decade of martial arts training, judo, karate, street fighting, and his Walrus technique.
Everybody was.
Sorry guys, my throat's a little it's a little dry, sorry.
You know, he was posting all these fight videos, and then someone on Twitter at the time said, hey, you should fight Zuck. And I said, well, I'm willing to fight if he is. And then Zuck posted, I think on Instagram or something, name the place or something like that effect. And I was like, okay, how about the Vegas Octagon? And then Italy actually was willing to let us use.
Okay, first thing is that what Elon said is somewhat correct. Twitter user said, hey, are you willing to fight Zuckerberg? And he said yes, if he's willing to fight. But the thing is that Elon was kind of taunting him throughout the weeks before he said that. Like he did an emoji, like he said, Zuck my tongue. I guess that's from the Gandhi thing, maybe.
Suck my tongue.
Then asking him to suck his tongue.
And when he said, send me the place.
And then Zuck posted, I think on Instagram or something, name the place or something.
It was a reference to Habib Nurmagomedov, send me location.
I'm here. Send me a message, like location, I'm gonna come. Whatever you want, doesn't matter.
Italy actually was willing to let us use the Colosseum. So then I was like, well, can't turn that down, you know? And then I was like, well, if it's gonna be in the Colosseum, you know, we're not like, I like UFC and everything, but we don't have like tons of ads and UFC branding on the Colosseum because it's a historical, you know, place. It's a history, you know, it's a place of great history. You don't want to just you know, have it be all like NASCAR.
Right.
So then and then Zuck pulled out.
To fight in the Colosseum, do you guys know how old the Colosseum is? You know how many seatings there are in the Colosseum? Like most of their seats have been stolen.
Yeah, use the pull out method.
So he pulled out of it. He pulled out of it?
Yeah.
Oh. What was the narrative? What'd you hear, Jamie?
I don't remember.
Well,
I know
listen,
you did.
I'm willing to. So he was like, "Oh no, it's got to be UFC rules." I'm like, "Well, okay."
You saw that from Joe Rogan's face right there. He even didn't believe that.
He pulled out of it?
But even Joe is like, really?
Oh.
And also Elon said, oh, we're gonna do MMA rules. So are you guys gonna fight at a certain weight? Is Zuckerberg gonna go up a certain weight? You're built like that Tesla truck. Or if they could do the catch weight thing, which is like they meet up at a certain weight.
Okay, we could have UFC rules in the Colosseum. That's fine, but we just don't want to have. You got to respect the historical integrity of the place.
The Coliseum just seems like the coolest place to do it.
Yeah.
That's why.
I mean,
Yeah,
like
of
Gladiator, you know. I mean, come on.
And if they said it's okay.
Yeah.
We're glad. No, you're not gladiators. You're nerds. You're tech nerds.
So he just wants it to be in the actual UFC, like in Vegas.
So then he said, "Oh well, you know, he accused me of not being serious." And I said, "Look, listen. At the end of the day, if I'll fight you any place, anywhere, under any rules."
Oh,
Zuck. That's what I said.
And that's when he drove his Tesla to Zuckerberg's house. Why are you gonna show up to his house, man? Like, didn't you guys say you're gonna do it for charity?
Wow. So I'm, you know, he said name the place. I'm like, I'm happy to fight him in a house, on a mouse, with a louse. We'd like go full Dr. Seuss here.
With a louse. What is that?
now how much time?
I'm way bigger than him. This is unfair.
I know you.
I don't think you should fight me.
Because you're so much bigger than him.
Yeah, I'm like 50% heavier than him.
Yeah.
50% or 50 pounds?
50% heavier than him.
He has to get fit, and he thinks that even Joe's like, dude, you gotta have to do some cardio. Look at him. He looks like Willy Wonka, South African Willy Wonka there.
Come with me, and you'll be In a world of pure imagination.
I'll just use I've got my patented Walrus move. I just lie on him.
Walrus move?
Well, you know, like a Walrus doesn't need martial arts training.
Right.
Because it's really big. You don't want to go wrestling a walrus.
Right.
Because it's going to roll on you.
Okay, so the Walrus move is simply what he just stated right now. It's like he's gonna be on top of you and he's gonna use his weight so you can't move. Basically, the guy from 137 hours or something, right? Like you're just stuck there, right? You know, the thing is that Joe has seen that move be implemented on some people, and the smaller guy does eventually get out. I remember this one guy, I don't know if you remember Butterbean.
I'm Johnny Knoxville.
And I'm Butterbean.
Today we're going to do a little boxing.
Butterbean did that to this Japanese guy, and he got him into a heel hook or a leg lock.
Have you ever rolled with someone who's much smaller than you that does jujitsu?
Yes.
You Lex. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I did 10 years of martial arts.
How much have you trained personally?
For a decade of it.
Well, you did a lot of karate, right?
I did
Judo.
Judo, Kyokushinkai, karate.
Wait, what is that? Kyokushin? Never heard of it. Is that from Dragon Ball Z?
Judo, Kyokushinkai, karate.
Yeah.
I did some jujitsu, taekwondo, street fighting, which I...
Wait a minute. Street fighting? You trained for street fighting? This is the thing, like, Elon says he's trained this, and that. And at least for his, Zuck, we know that he's been training BJJ because of the footage he has. He has all this footage online. I have yet to see any footage from Elon except for like a picture. And I know the BJJ guys like Lex and even George St. Pierre or John Danaher, they were talking about him. They were just saying, oh yeah, he's pretty smart, blah, blah, blah.
From what I understand, his proposed opponent has almost 2 years of training experience. That's a big advantage. So it will be an uphill battle. I will say, however, though, that he deeply impressed both George and myself with his overall ability to grasp the subject very quickly. He's extremely intelligent and sees what is the crux of the problem, identifies what would need to be done.
But where's the footage? I want to see how smart he moves.
Oh my god, he on X Games mode.
Karate, right?
I did
Judo.
Judo, Kyokushinkai, karate.
Yeah.
I did some jujitsu, taekwondo, street fighting, which was involuntary. I'm I think I'd be decent. I did martial arts competitions when I was a teenager.
Really interesting. So
Yeah.
look at you, George St. Pierre, Elon,
Yeah,
John Danaher, the Great Master, and Lex Friedman.
But like Lex is a...
See, that's the thing that I'm talking about. That's the only thing that you can see from his training. That one session. When have you ever seen him do another session again? And then he also claims that he's won tournaments.
I think he's got like 20% heavier than Zuck. So, and I'm
Yeah.
way bigger than Lex.
Yeah.
That's why they have weight categories.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He thinks that Lex Friedman is bigger than Mark Zuckerberg. Now, I don't know. Lex looks like a really small dude. George also, like that size advantage too is just like Elon is taller than George here. You couldn't see that. But that also doesn't matter because, George will mess up Elon badly. But that's because he's a freaking world-class fighter.
Did you get a chance to talk to Danaher at all? The guy on the left?
Yeah,
That guy's
no,
fascinating.
he's...
Do you know his history?
No, he's from New Zealand or something.
He was a professor of philosophy at Columbia.
Okay.
And fell in love with jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay, so there we have it, guys. Look, I know you guys are gonna be like, oh, you hate Elon, you love Zuck. No, I don't. I hate both of them. I just want to see something from Musk. I want to see footage. I want to see actual things. These claims of ducking, like Zuck and Elon never established a date. Let's see it. I want to see it. Everybody wants to see it. Maybe not in the Colosseum, right? Don't ruin that architecture. All right, guys, I'll end this right here. I'll see you guys next time for another video. Bye-bye. Oh, and like and subscribe too. Bye-bye.